and let's get into the real raw truth of why dating, even dating with intention, isn't enough in today's dating climate. Okay, we're back. We're to change locations, but I want y'all to peep the scenery. It's gorgeous. But basically what I was saying was, first I want to start by giving a little bit of backstory for my dating history. I started dating when I was 19. I was a virgin up to that point, minus my innocence being taken from me when I was 9 years old. And so for me, it was religious factors and the fact that I'd already had my boundaries essentially bypassed and not respected. That's why I saved myself for initially marriage. When I was 19, I got in my first serious relationship, and that relationship lasted about 2 years. Young love, no hard feelings. My second relationship is the longest I was in. This was years and years later. I was with him for 6 years in total. We got engaged, did the whole thing. And at that point, obviously, like, purity wasn't as much of the case, as much as like intentionality and building a life with someone who was morally sound in XYZ. Now, for reasons I don't really care to get into in this moment, obviously that relationship didn't work out, and I have been single since. I have gone on dates, I have casually dated, but essentially I have been single for the last 3 years, and I have spent that time really pouring into me and being very intentional about who I let in my space, who I let in my energy, and more importantly, just healing myself. I focused that time in on myself because I was broken. I had hurt someone due to my own lack of knowing myself, self-worth, and a bunch of other things. And so that's really what led to the 3-year hiatus. Now I am 3 years post breaking off my engagement, and I'm feeling like it's time to get back out there. But the options are not there. You would be lucky if you find someone who is a Christian, who's morally sound, who's respectful, who's compassionate, not abusive. That's bare minimum. It seems like the roles have kind of switched with the feminine and the masculine energy, and what I mean by that is it's like women have had to play a role for so long and not getting what we need in a relationship, not being protected, not being provided for, that now we almost are the masculine energy. And not almost, we are the masculine energy. And because of that, men have done the same thing. They are now a lot more feminine. They are, they wear purses, they paint their nails. It's socially a culture I'm not used to, and everything inside of me doesn't want to accept. I really feel like nowadays you have to be very, very picky isn't the word. It's almost selfish because most of these men are playing a game with you. What I've realized in the little bit of dating I've done, with a lot of research I've collected, is that men, they don't meet our potential in the slightest. They are about a fourth of a woman's worth. And I don't mean that in disrespect. I just mean that in a sense like we're out here searching for something, and because society didn't have that something, we became that something. And now we're looking around, and as women, and we're truly perplexed. And that's where I am. That is what is leading to me currently choosing to go back to celibacy. I am not attracted to the male population. Am attracted to them sexually? Yes. Mentally? No. Emotionally? No. Spiritually? No. Financially? No. You're also worried about us being gold diggers. Y'all have no gold for us to dig for. I have been the breadwinner in every relationship I've been in, except for the one where I was dating a woman briefly for like 6 months. I've worn the pants, and I am no longer interested in wearing the pants, long story short. So basically that is what is leading to my oath to celibacy. So I've sat with myself, I wrote down a list of characteristics that I need and want in a partner, and also the list of characteristics that I want to be in a wife, a partner, a friend, a mother, a boss. And that's all that I'm focusing on right now, is working to be that woman that I would want to spend the rest of my life with. Because right now, I don't think there are any options for men. And I'm not even going to say it's a sassy culture, it's an unhealed culture. And that's really all it is. So I'll catch you on the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.